the good doctor, eh?
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Well, let's ask a guard where we are.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengel's orders.
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Yeah, nice use of the AM symbol there to avoid... well...
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Gears are just slowly starting to turn in Nimdok's mind.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
This child cannot be more than 8 years old. The anesthetist is administering ether to the patient. What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengel will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is Dr. Mengel's position?
Dr. Mengel is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
Yeah, we're in a whole operating theater.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengel can take over for you.
But yes, if the banners weren't obvious, we are in a Nazi concentration camp. 1945.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
Brace yourselves, folks.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
This scalpel is coated with dried blood. I doubt that anyone has bothered to sterilize it.
There's plenty of ways we can proceed at this point. But there's only one thing I can possibly do here that would make Nimdok be able to live with himself.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me. This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
I was clearly too slow.
Disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp later, when you're ready to search for the lost tribe again.
Let's talk to the prisoner.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Forget if there's anywhere else we can go.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting.
You...
I am after...
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Anything else we can do in here? Ah, it's the gallery.
Everyone... He is not conscious.
I guess, to make sure we don't screw it up this time.
The scalpel is...
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must...
Doc, you...
Oh, there's a recovery area.
This must be the recovery room. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
Can we talk to any of them? doesn't look like it. How do we get back around where we were? Come on, game. Ah! Oh, that's how we do scene transitions.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Yes. Well, can we talk to the guard and make him leave, perhaps? I
You
doubt it.
must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengel's orders.
Oh, there's someone else.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the wires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you of all people know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
I will call the guard.
Why? So the guard can taunt me as I die a slow death?
I will summon one of the doctors.
No. I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
This foolish man is tangled in barbed wire. This gun is quite impressive too.
If we can say anything to him.
You get only one warning, Doctor. Dr. Mengel's orders cannot be disobeyed. Go to surgery at once.
Continue your the regime.
Ah, propaganda.
What am I to do?
Today
We've been through this.
I cannot.
I can, if necessary.
Or if we
The scalpel.
can use this to help him, or at least end his pain.
I do not know what to do with these. I should keep this.
Continue the
Well, one last plan. Obviously, sign we could, but this is not an option.
Guards, come here. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave. He is.
Oh, there's a... Oh,
Dr. Nimdok is to be apprehended. Search the facility for him.
Where can we go? Oh, the vent is now an option.
There is heat coming out of this vent. There is a passage here. There is... I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen.
Ah, yes.
There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Let us save for now.
These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. These ovens... I have not felt such... These ovens...
Oh dear. Oh, that guard doesn't know. We'll use the pliers with him to cut him loose.
Oh, that hurts.
There is...
You cannot... That would give...
We can use the ether on him.
Ah, that feels much better.
Oh, did using the pliers on him make us... more monstrous?
I do not...
Ah, that feels much better.
I wonder if we can use this with him now to help him.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
I know nothing of what...
We've made Nimdok pretty cheerful at the moment. I'd hate for something to happen.
This guy...
Dr. Nimdok, you ought to die.
Of course.
Dr. Nimdok, you ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
We must do something about that guard. I don't suppose this is yours, is it?
I should keep... I do not... I do not... This door is the most...
Oh, there's controls.
This lever... This oven. I have not.
Oh, there's a child here. Oh, it's that child.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
He learned something.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Little one's a fighter. I can use the watch.
I do not know. I would only... There is an inscription on the watch. There is...
Can we go back to the surgery? Someone else?
This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill. What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
That's all we can do then, isn't it?
I do not... I do not... This plums. I do not...
How can I disconnect the wires?
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
Is he okay?
He is not conscious. I don't...
I hope you're happy.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Can we give it to him?
I should...
Let's ask if he can read it.
I do not know.
Well, see if we can give the watch to the guard.
I should...
See what happens if we go in here. Well, we now have a jar of eyes.
These eyes seem perfectly preserved. Almost alive.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
Ooh, we hit a plot flag.
These files appear to have been packed in a hurry. I do not understand.
I don't think we want to go back outside just yet. Not without saving first.
The prisoners...
I think this is a better answer.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
How can you possibly undo an unspeakable crime such as this? You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe. And that makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full extent of your crimes. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry.
Yep.
Faces. Faces of people in torture.
With that revelation, I think we're going to stop for now. Nimdok the scientist. Nimdok the doctor. Nimdok the Nazi. Nimdok the Jew. See you next time.